Okay, people, I'm on my way to the dentist. Now, short story about the dentist. When I used to have braces, that was probably one of the worst parts of my life. Yeah, the voice of privilege, right? I became extremely afraid when playing baseball that the ball was gonna hit me in the mouth. It fundamentally changed like my life path. I used to want to be a famous baseball player, not necessarily a professional one. Dreams die. Getting my braces off, I count as the single most painful experience of my life, and that is coming from a cross-country runner. I was everything short of bawling. My legs were crossed on the seat, and I actually, they were covered in sweat when I took them off. And they were like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yep, I'm fine. Just keep going. Just get it done with." So today, I'm going to the dentist, and I have to get a filling, but it's a small one. I have a very small cavity. My doctor was even like, I'd be okay even leaving this for an entire year before we do anything, but since you're about to go to Japan, let's go ahead and get it out of the way for you. I can do it. I just need all of you to believe in me. Just a little bit. Just be like, "I do believe in Antony. I do. I do." Name that movie. Everybody, I don't know if I can show the bumper sticker in front of me, but it says, "Stop child abuse. Report it. 732-7173. Matthew 18:6. It's huge. It covers the entire bottom of the bumper. That is incredible. Dear Buick driver, thank you for trying to make the world a better place. That's great. That's amazing. I'm telling, it's like a 4-foot long bumper sticker. Stop child abuse, comma, report it, exclamation mark. Spot kindness, acknowledge kindness. Be kindness. You got it. All right. To the dentist. I'm only about 10 minutes away, so I'll see you when I get there. Someone's staring at me, but I made it. I have to brush my teeth. So I made it out. Everything's fine. I can't feel this. I feel nothing. Oh my god. It doesn't feel like my mouth. Oh my god. It feels like I'm just touching somebody else's mouth. Oh no. So, can you see it? You can't. It's probably the flavor of my tooth in, color form. They numbed me without asking. They just started putting in the local anesthetic. I was like, fine, just go. And half of my tongue is numb right now. But when they went back to put the needle in, they did local anesthetic, and then they put a needle in. I felt this burn, a shooting pain right here. Just, bah! We're gonna do a tongue twister challenge. 7 Siamese sailors sailed the 7 salty seas. Oh, I did it! I slid a sheet. I slid upon the slitted sheet. I said, 1 smart fellow who felt smart, 2 smart fellows both felt smart, 3 smart fellows, they all felt smart. Well, okay. It looks like muscle memory is going to win today. Feels like I've got this is what it feels like I am right now. That's what I feel like. But I'm talking regularly. Thank you, dentist people. I appreciate you being kind to me. Alright, homeward bound. So I'm still numbed. In fact, I feel more numb than I did when I was in the dentist office. I'm having a much harder time talking, as you can tell. But something I realized was they did such a good job numbing me. I'm numb all the way up here. I can't feel that. Oh, that is so... It's very bizarre. Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. How does that go?
All the children want to play. Rain, rain, go away.
How could I forget? Unfortunately, I have been told that I won't be singing nursery rhymes to the children I'll be teaching. I was really hoping to be dancing and doing all that stuff in front of them. You are my sunshine, hey, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. Hey, hey. You know what I mean? That'd have been fun. I think that'd have been fun. So yeah, all right, no nursery rhymes. We're going home, cleaning, putting away groceries, cooking food, download and edit this video, maybe work out again. All right, back in my room. Groceries are put away. Everything's looking good. I'm gonna clean my room a little bit because I'm a mess always. So let's hit him up with the time lapse. Hit him up with the time lapse. Y'all, I've done this twice. The first time I forgot to hit record on my iPad. The second I forgot to hit record on my camera. Okay, we got it this time. Is everything recording? I kind of want to show you how I edit a little bit. I think it's kind of cool. I've edited videos in the past before I started vlogging. Not a whole bunch, but I used to use Apple, so I used iMovie, and it didn't do a lot of things that I wanted it to do. It's simple. So if you're looking for something very simple, iMovie's fine. But right now, I use LumaFusion. So I just kind of want to go through a little bit of my process really quickly just to kind of show you what I do, because I don't know, again, I think it's interesting. So this footage right here that we're showing is that I didn't post originally, mainly because the tripod wasn't set up and it wasn't that good. So, and here we go. So I like this a lot. This is what you saw probably at the beginning of this video. We're gonna cut it there, and I'm gonna delete everything before it. So that's how we get the good start. So that's a really smooth pan, and then right there at the very end you see that shutter. The shutter's not good. You, the audience, would get dizzy. So I'm gonna go right before the camera starts shaking, and I'm gonna go right to where the camera stops shaking and the reverse pan goes, and you just highlight and delete. That easy. Now our opening clip is really smooth, and you can see all the good detail in the bug without getting dizzy. Makes sense? That's what we do. And right there, we're gonna stop it right there, and we're gonna cut to the end. We're gonna cut to something different. At the bottom here, you can see the little bit of wavy lines. That means I'm talking, right? So I always cut, delete. So here's the part where I just play it. It's cool how you can see the individual like hair fibers for the, so I like that. It's interesting, it gives you some information, but you see there's the gap in what I'm saying right now. So I just click, cut, and then I can even drag this, or I could cut, highlight, delete. I like the drag feature, it's really quick. The blue dots on its wing. So that kind of gets the point across really quick, right? So whenever I do those cuts in my talking, it's because I take a long pause, and you don't want to sit here and wait through those pauses. It's a waste of your time. So there's another big gap in noise right now, but the footage in there might be really good, so I'm gonna look through it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm gonna keep it because what I said was it's cool how you can see the individual fiber, like the hair fibers on the wing, and that gives you a chance to really actually look at the individual hair fibers. On this wing. Talking to myself, don't worry about it. Okay, so that little bit talking to myself, don't worry about it, I was talking to somebody else. That's not something in the footage that you really need to hear. And we kind of go and you see how it gets all blurry. Talking to my fans. Yeah, none of this is needed, so I'm just gonna delete it all. That's what the scrub is. That's when I just push it. And it looks like we're gonna go through another pan shot, so I'll stop it here and I'll just play it to see what it looks like. Very cool. Very cool. It's a little windy. It's rainy outside, so he's hanging out for a bit. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm gonna cut it and I'm gonna keep all of that. So what this kind of ends up looking like is kind of just a solid piece of footage. Doesn't waste a whole lot of time. Okay, there's a little extra beef right there, so I'm just gonna trim it down. Just gonna suck it in until it kind of gets. I think that looks good. Does that make sense? So I hope you kind of got something out of that. When I tell people I edit on an iPad, they kind of cringe almost a little bit. They're like, "Oh my God, that must be so hard!" Like, because on computers you use mice and hotkeys. I've noticed that I don't really need those, and that iPad is the greatest thing that I've ever owned. If you ever have the chance to get one, it's not a laptop replacement. It's a completely different machine. It's really hard to explain. But hey, cool! I got this cool lighting again. It's just a regular light. The white levels might adjust. It looks normal in my room, but then I've got the really cool light coming from there. I kind of like this contrast. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one. So today's Monday. I leave for Japan on Thursday morning. It's coming up. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my first live stream on Wednesday on YouTube. I kind of want to live stream my packing. So if you're around for that and you want to join in, maybe comment or something like that, I'd love to have you. I think it's going to be a good time. My nerve levels are pretty, like I'm fine, but like I find myself going to the bathroom more. Like when I start thinking about it, I'm like, I think I need to pee now, which is a normal nervous response. I used to kind of get this when I was a cross-country runner, so I'm used to it. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Everything is so good. I'm so good. So good, in fact, that I'm trying to convince a camera of how good I'm doing. If you've also noticed, I referenced you all as the ant colony in a video a little bit ago in the comment section. That was a suggestion done by one of you all in my comments, and I think I'm going to stick with it. There aren't many people in the ant colony, but there are some. Maybe one day we start an entire movement. Maybe one day. One day very soon. Okay, bye!
Hi, you've reached Antony. Please leave a message after the beep. Thanks.